the interns at Scripps Memorial Hospital in Encinitas. During our high school education, we learned many valuable lessons about what to expect in a healthcare environment. There are certain things, however, that can only be taught once you truly immerse yourself in a hospital setting. For example, during new employee orientation, it was made very clear to us that it is never appropriate to lick the patients. Another memorable piece of advice came from one of the pathologists. If it isn't food, don't put it in your body. But there is much more to learn beyond the surface wisdom of the seemingly obvious. We've learned the importance of always being aware of one's surroundings, whether with a patient or a fellow staff member. We found this important, especially in critical care areas such as the ER and the ICU, where things happen very, very quickly. For some of the patients in these departments, responding to something as simple as a BP monitor in a timely fashion can mean the difference between a quick recovery or a downhill turn. We noticed the same need for constant alertness in the operating room. During the scheduled C-section, the baby stopped breathing soon after delivery. Respiratory sprang into action, delivering oxygen to the newborn. Because of their quick response, the baby was stabilized and left the OR with her mother. Equally impressive was the overall ability of the staff to reserve any and all judgments, to leave preconceived notions beyond the doors of the hospital, caring for each patient in an equally impressive and sane manner. We saw all sorts of patients, from 80-year-old grandmothers to rabbis, even prisoners. Despite their differences, each received the same excellent care. The staff's personal opinions did not interfere with the patient's care. Even a man covered in offensive tattoos encountered the same respect and dignity as every other patient. As student observers, we naturally learned many things about medicine during our time in the hospital, but we also learned deeper lessons to carry with us. One particular piece that really hit home with me was that of a chronic alcoholic in the ICU, comatose from his drinking and related medical problems. Several of us encountered this patient during the stay, where we were able to see up close and personal the very damaging effects of certain lifestyle choices. I think that having the opportunity to see these sorts of long-term consequences firsthand is a very important insight for all young people to have, regardless of their future career aspirations. This internship has had a huge effect on us. We saw hearts and livers, babies being born, and families lose their loved ones. Life and death before our very eyes. We've had great opportunities over these past few weeks, and we'd like to give many thanks to everyone who made this amazing program possible. Melissa and Joelle, the Center for Learning, the HR departments, and all of the hospital staff who were kind enough to take time out of their very, very busy days to educate us through our time here. Thank you all so very much. It's been a pleasure working with you.